Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my lecturer, Dr. Nadiha. I hope you have a great day today. My name is Nizam Kamalina Bitijuri. My metric number is 198052. The topic I wanted to present today is various methods for solving problems of nonlinear integral equation. This is the overview of my presentation today, which is first is introduction, second is objective, third is method, fourth is methodology, and last one is expected result. So let's move on to introduction. Various methods for solving problems of nonlinear integral equation have been developed by many authors in mathematics in order to find differential equations, integral equations, functional equations, and operator equations. Many problems can be modified to find the root of the non-linear equations. So my target today is to propose various methods to solve non-linear integral equations. Recently, various methods are being used to solve non-linear integral equation problems. Different methods have different strengths and weaknesses. The next is the objective. The main objective of this proposal is to propose various methods for solving problems of non-linear integral equation problems. In order to achieve this main objective, some sub-objectives can be formulated, which are to differentiate the step used for each method to ensure different problems can be solved with different methods, to compare the result of each method. So some of the methods that have been developed are hybrid functions method, collocation method, radial basis function, periodic quasi-wave and block pulse function. The proposed method reduces the integral equation to a system of nonlinear integral equation that can be easily solved by any numerical method. Now, let's move on to the first method that I have do some research, which is hybrid function method. This method is used to solve problems of nonlinear integral equations. This method is developed by K. Malijat, which using hybrid functions method. Two-dimensional hybrid function is utilized to convert these types of equation to a nonlinear system of equations that can be solved numerically by the Newton's method. The hybrid functions method has major benefits such as high precision and broad applicability. In this section, by using two-dimensional hybrid functions, collocation technique, and Gauss quadrature formula, we convert the integral equation to nonlinear equation system. So this is the original equations of hybrid function method. The two-dimensional nonlinear Water-Raffel integral equation is reduced using this approach to a nonlinear system of algebraic equation that can be resolved using the iteration method of Newton. After multiple steps of modification the equation by applying Gauss legendary quadrature, the above equation can be written as follows. By using this method, the two-dimensional nonlinear Water-Raffel integral equation is reduced to a nonlinear system of algebraic equations that can be solved using Newton iteration method. So the next method is HP version collocation method. The second method, which introduced by Khadija Dialses, is by using HP version collocation method. In order to get the benefits of both H and P versions, it is possible to simultaneously vary time steps and estimation order, called HP version methods. This paper discussed the numerical solution of the first kind nonlinear Water integral equations. Researcher also found that someone has introduced the multi-step collocation method by using the Lagrange polynomial in each subinterval for linear Water equation. So in Article 2, they proposed a Legendre HP version collocation method for the first kind Water integral equation. Some basic properties of the shift Legendre polynomial interpolation are added in order to make the paper self-contained. This is the original equation of HP version collocation method by solving the nonlinear system with the Newton iteration method to test the unknown coefficient for any given n. Finally, the exact solution is the third method is developed by Pora Asari, which introduced the combination of using collocation method with the radial basis functions constructed on scattered points to solve nonlinear integral equation problems. Using the collocation method based on the RBF approach, the method approximates the solution. For most groups of Volterra integral equation, the new approach is more efficient and more versatile. For the proposed method, the error bound and convergence rate are also obtained. The radial basis function are powerful methods that have been used in the past few decades to interpolate an unknown function on a disparate set of points. Regardless of the dimension of the problem, this function requires a single independent variable, so it is easy and attractive to implement them in higher dimension. It should also be noted that no domain elements are required for the radial basis function method. This section describes a computational scheme to solve second type non-linear Volterra integral equations based on the use of collocation method along with RBF as a basis for solving Volterra integral equation. So below is the original equation of radial basis function method. By using this numerical integration, the solution of the integral equation can be reduced to the solution of a nonlinear system. Therefore, the unknown function u s1 until st can be approximated by discrete collocation RBF method by resolving this system. As can be seen, the method could be easily extended to the higher dimension problems, and it doesn't significantly increase the difficulty of this integral equation. As you can see, this is the method, the final equation after multiple steps of modification by using radial basis function method. The fourth method is elaborated by H. Piccolo that explains about effective numerical approach in the complex plane to solve nonlinear mixed Volterra integral equation by using periodic quasi-wavelets as a basis function to approximate the solution. In the complex plane, the new approach can be applied easily and reliably to nonlinear equations. Although many numerical methods for approximating the solution with high precision of real integral equations are known, for complex, only a few methods taken. That the researcher used many steps in order to get the solution, which are using periodic spline function, periodic quasi-wavelets, and Banach contraction principle in complete metric space. In this section, the periodic quasi-wavelet provide are used to solve the nonlinear mixed Volterra platform integral equation. Let S be an operator, and below is the original equation of quasi-wavelet method. After multiple steps in modifying the equation, we can find S psi naught by using proposed method below. Using this method, a sequence of functions was obtained which was proved to uniformly converge the exact solution. The last method used to solve nonlinear integral equation is log pulse functions, which introduced by G. Chapuancy. To solve the nonlinear platform Volterra-Hammerstein integral equations in two-dimensional space, log pulse functions were first used. The method reduced the integral equation into an algebraic equation system, and the Newton method has numerically solved the algebraic system. In Article 5, log pulse function method is used to solve two-dimensional nonlinear Volterra integral equations. Below is the original equation of log pulse function method. After multiple steps of modification, the numerical method for solving two-dimensional Volterra nonlinear integral equation is shown as below. So the expected result for my proposal is the suggested solution is supposed to solve different kind of nonlinear integral equation with different methods. I expect to prove that the proposed method is accurate. So this is the reference from my research proposal, which is that we have 5 articles here. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.